You're listening to a podcast on the Geeky Dad Podcast Network.
Spider-Man, Spider-Women, and also animals too. What?
God.
How do I include all of them? Anyhow.
Spider people.
No.
Spiderverse. That has everybody.
I'm doing the theme song, the old Spider-Man theme song.
It's the Spider-Man.
You can't just say Spider-Man now.
Spider-Man.
Spider things, everything.
Oh yeah, there you go.
How
There you
about
go.
Spider-Man?
No.
Because they're all Spider-Man.
No, there's also women. And there's animals.
Catch the
Spider things, everything.
Well, who knows if there's like they thems also.
Let's not complicate this show.
Okay. Spider them.
Yes.
I
Okay.
guess.
Hello.
Spider everybody.
Everything spider.
Everything everywhere all the way Spider-Man.
And
Spider
every
people.
verse.
Let's just get to the beginning of this.
Spiderverse.
Okay. I'm the Geeky Dad and I'm here with
Ariana and Rayan. And we're the Multiverse Kids.
and I have lost my hearing. And we're also here with
Hi everybody, I'm the geeky mom.
yes. So we actually saw a new movie.
Finally.
Yeah, usually we don't
You actually
see.
saw it.
Yeah, we usually wait until it has streaming and then we do a review. But this time,
Because we have a baby, we don't think if he would sit through the movie.
yes, and also going to the movies is very expensive, and we are not millionaires.
I was kind of trying to say like my husband was not a cheapo, but he actually said it, yes.
Well, I'll tell you,
It's expensive. It is true.
T-Mobile was giving away $5 movie tickets.
Yes, we've cashed that in.
So if you're not part of T-Mobile,
You're missing out.
or if you are part of T-Mobile and you don't know about the deal that they're giving away tickets, sometimes they don't do it all the time, but they give away free stuff every week. Anyhow, that's how we got to see the movie, and we didn't even tell the kids. Right?
Yes, it was a surprise for them.
I already found out that we were going to a movie theater. I didn't know what movie we were
I
watching.
thought we were going to
Really?
Yeah.
When did you figure that out?
Okay.
Once we passed the movie theater.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Let's just wait. You didn't figure it out.
I did.
No, you didn't figure out what movie we were watching.
No.
She
Then you
thought we
guys.
were
Okay.
going to watch Little Mermaid.
Okay, so the day before, we rewatched the first Spider-Verse movie, okay? And then the day of, we ended up all dressing like Spider-Man. You didn't think we were going to go see Spider-Verse 2.
No, I
But then
didn't.
again,
I
like,
didn't know
I
it
dressed
came
them
out.
up, like however I want. They're
Wait,
like
I didn't know
little
that it came
dolls.
out yet.
Wait, that's what they say. You remember when they were showing Miles Morales' comic book in this movie?
Yeah?
I saw the other comic books, and this
It started from the last movie.
Okay,
this one has a number 2.
okay. We're not getting into the movie yet, okay? We have to give the spoiler warning first, okay? Can you kids give the spoiler warning?
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Warning, warning, warning.
Now, before we even get into that, though, you guys saw the first Spider-Verse movie?
Yes,
Yes.
into the Spider-Man, into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And
But before that, there was a Spider-Verse TV episode before this that actually was kind of like the Spider-Verse before this movie.
Yeah.
They did like a couple of episodes on the Ultimate Spider-Man.
they made a few books.
Yeah. Yeah, of course they made a few books. The books are based on, the comic books are based on the storyline.
Didn't we go a few places last time?
Yes, in the show we did, but we're not gonna go right now. Now, do you remember the first movie?
The first Spider-Verse movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, let him do it this time.
Who was your favorite character from the first one?
The
God.
Miles.
How is that even a question?
I thought you liked Spider-Pig.
Miles is
Spider-Ham.
I don't like that name. I like Spider-Pig better.
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Pig.
You
Spider-Ham.
do the recaps. That's your job.
No, you need to do the recaps. I do that literally all the time.
I fall asleep.
Then-
Oh, so now you're using that as an excuse.
Yes.
Anyhow, I didn't ask you about the recap. I asked you who was your favorite character.
I said Miles.
Okay.
My favorite character.
Spider-Gwen.
They don't call it Spider-Gwen in
It's
this.
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, yes.
Mama,
Yeah.
how about you?
Who's your favorite?
Spider-Man.
Peter B.
Peter
Yes.
B or like this the Spider-Man with blonde hair. Probably not him. Definitely not
No.
him.
Peter B.
Yes.
Why did they give him blonde hair? I never understood that.
I don't get it
your
either.
turn.
Who has blonde hair? I've never seen Spider-Man with blonde
Peter
hair.
never has blonde hair.
Never.
No. Anyhow,
Who's your favorite character?
Dad.
my favorite character was
Let me guess.
Spider-Man
Spider-Ham.
Noir.
no. No.
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Hat.
The Kingpin.
What?
Oh, that's
Because
he literally has a giant square body with a
He-
tiny head in
he-
the middle of the body.
he was not a villain. He wanted his family back.
You know, when I was rewatching this movie with the kids 2 nights ago, I was actually thinking, like, I cannot fault him for that. You know, like, all he wanted was his family.
I mean, it's not his family, but
You know, he just wanted his family. Like, he just wanted a family.
Technically, it's
From
his
a
family.
different dimension or whatever it is, but
Well,
he just wanted his wife and kid back.
it was his fault. Technically, it was his
well,
fault.
you
that he
know,
lost
Kingpin is always
I know it's
sentimental
his
like
fault.
that. Even in the Daredevil like TV show,
Yeah.
he was all about that his wife.
Yeah.
Well, he
You're
was
right.
falling in love with his wife. But
What about his son?
in the comics, it's not so much though, because like in the comics, his son became like a villain, and
But
they were like
that's
at war with each other, and all that
That's
stuff.
the issue in everywhere. Like comic books are different than the TV shows. In TV shows, they kind of humanize it. Like, you know, like even if it's a bad guy, somehow it becomes somebody good. Like just
Right.
like the character we were talking about in Quantumania.
I mean,
What's that?
it would
MODOK.
it would have made
MODOK.
more sense.
Like even MODOK got a morality towards the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't like
it's
MODOK in the Ant-Man. Sorry.
And all three of the Spider-Man villains in the Tobey Maguire movies, they all turn good and then they kill themselves.
Yes.
Now,
That's what TV shows do.
Don't you think in the first
They humanize
Spider-Verse movie, wouldn't it made more sense if it was Norman Osborn?
Yes. I mean, he was there.
He was like a billionaire who did experiments. You
Yeah.
know? It would have made more sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe his son got
Maybe
lost.
his son got killed
Yeah.
because he turned bad.
Or maybe it was Harry Osborn.
Or, you know.
Yeah.
Or it could even be Dr. Octopus, too.
Could be Harry and his
But then
dad's dead.
they turned Dr. Octopus into a girl in that movie. Now,
Back to the movie. It's a long movie, I might add.
the first movie was very long.
Yes, but the second one
Now,
felt longer.
I would say this. The first movie, my eyes sometimes hurt when I watched it.
yeah.
Because, you know,
When, like,
the animation gets jerky, and then it gets, like, faded. I mean, it looks pretty. If you, like, freeze
It's
frame... If you freeze frame any spot in the movie, it looks like a piece of art.
To me, it felt like, you know, I'm watching a 3D movie, but without the 3D glasses.
Right. It gives you a
Like
shock.
a blurriness, yes.
But like color-wise and everything, it looks very,
Vibrant.
very beautiful.
Vibrant.
But I have...
This movie, okay, they go 100 times that. Like every scene looks like
Yeah,
beautiful
But I felt
the
like...
way it looks.
No, this movie, it didn't hurt my eyes as
No,
bad.
I feel like the animation is a little bit more smoother.
Because I really feel like it's because we saw it in a big screen.
We saw the first one on the big screen too,
Not
but
like...
many years ago.
No, not like this.
Right. But
Like, I don't know. I cannot...
rewatching it on a small screen is a lot different
Yes.
when you see it on a big screen. Because on a small screen, you actually see the jerkiness more. Yes?
It was hurting my eyes. It wasn't for like how it was drawn. It like kept like lighting up to my eyes.
Yeah, it's a lot of bright lights in this movie. You know, if you can get epileptic seizures, this is not the type of movie to watch.
It's colorful.
It's very colorful,
Yes.
and each world is in a different art style.
Yeah.
Okay, Gwen's world is made out of watercolors.
Yeah, I can see that.
Miles is regular.
Miles is basically a comic book because you see like
Yeah.
the word balloons and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Spider-Punk is like, I don't know, it's like
Collage.
Crazy,
Like a
jumbled up.
it's like a
Collage.
collage.
Yeah,
It's
collage,
basically
yeah.
a punk.
Yes.
You know, and you also go into like classic comic book
Wait,
world.
Yeah.
You missed out on
Mumbai Hatted
Mumbai.
Mumbai
It looks like a Bollywood.
poster.
movie. Yes,
Yeah.
it looks like like any Shah Rukh Khan or any other Bollywood guy from like RRR would just jump out of there, start dancing.
I wish they had a dance sequence though.
I would like it, but it started with really nice music.
They should have had like at least one
Yeah.
dance like song.
Yes, a little bit.
I'd like
At least one, and then they would make a comment like, "Why is everybody dancing?"
Yes.
That would have been funny. They missed out on that.
the
Okay.
part I like was when they were like
Wait,
TT.
wait.
Chai tea.
Yeah, the chai tea stuff is funny, but you see, it's a recurring joke because he also said like, "Why do you call it ATM
Yes.
machine?"
When
it's like saying
yes.
like a machine.
But you know what? ATM machine didn't bother me, but like being brown, that's chai tea's been bugging us for years. Like
You also mentioned naan bread.
yes, no, I didn't. But it bothered me. It didn't bother me about naan bread because when I used to work for Dunkin' Donuts many years ago, people used to tell us like, "Oh, can I get a chai tea?" And we'd be like, "TT." Basically, like we had that joke in our head, like, why do you people call it like a chai tea? Just say like, give me a chai.
Right.
But yes, I get the jokes.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
I mean, the first movie's a little bit more funnier because
it was.
basically you had Spider Pig or Spider Ham. He was like the big funny
Yes.
dude.
Yeah, he's like a Looney Tunes character.
And Spider Noir was funny because he's like, color. What is color?
Yes.
Yes.
And then you can't top Nicolas Cage. He was like the biggest name there.
Yes.
Okay. But we're gonna go into
Wherever
deep.
I go, the wind follows.
We're
Was
gonna
it?
we're gonna
Yes,
go in.
yes.
After this break, we'll go into even deeper
Details.
details. So just to be warned.
A
Okay.
lot of spoiler. A lot of
If you haven't seen the
deep
movie,
diving into the Spiderverse.
if you haven't seen the movie, we'll go deep into the Spiderverse. After this message. Hey Ariana, have you ever read the news on the internet?
No, who has time for that?
Well, the Newsly app is an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place. Browse articles from topics you choose and start playing.
Stop scrolling and start listening.
That's right, Rayon. You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports to science to even, the Kardashians. Like, who cares about those guys, right? And you'll find the latest articles and they'll read them to you out loud. And, you know what? They even have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries. Our podcast, the Geeky Dad Podcast, is there too. I started using it as my default podcast app. They even have digital radio. So, download and use the Newsly app for free. And, go to www.newsly.me, or from the link in our description, you can use the promo code GeekyDad and you get 1 free month of premium subscription. What do you think, guys?
Cool! That's awesome!
Try it and use the app. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty, okay? Now, this movie actually is more about Gwen.
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
Gwen.
Yeah, surprisingly, I find it the whole first half of the movie is more about Gwen.
It started with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it started with her.
We got to see her life, her dimension, and the last movie kind of ended with a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Not really.
Yeah, we don't know how she was able to get back and talk to him. They never explained that, and now
It wasn't really that big of a cliffhanger.
how did she come
Not
back?
compared to this thing.
They actually explain how she did it.
What if she
But
accidentally
it looks
went through
different
the
the way.
Spider-Verse?
Plus, he was hearing a different song inside the first movie. It was different.
It's just like in Back to the Future 1 and then Back to the Future 2. The ending was reshot in the beginning of the movie to match the new actors because they got older. Don't you remember the first Back to the Future had a different girlfriend? A different girl played the part in part 2.
Okay.
But it's the same exact scene. They shot it the same way, just different, times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyhow,
You just confused them.
yeah. Well, we got to see more of Gwen's origin, right?
Our world.
I still don't like her name as Spider-Woman. Ghost Spider's better.
I mean, she started out as Spider-Woman, then
I still don't know
changed
why they
it.
call her Ghost Spider. Maybe because she was dead in the other dimensions.
How about Spider-Gwen?
Spider. You can't call her Spider-Gwen because then you reveal her name.
yeah.
It's like calling him Spider-Peter.
Spider-Parker.
Whatever. Doesn't make any sense. But yeah. I wonder. You think that her dad will die?
Her dad.
I don't know.
Because her dad dies in every other dimension.
Yeah.
Her
And
dad
she-
can't.
But he's not
Uh,
a cap. Well,
Well,
I
he's not gonna be a captain because me and Ariana, we were thinking I guess if you don't become the captain, I guess you get spared.
I'm the captain
Yeah.
now.
They wouldn't get that joke, but that's what I was thinking.
Right. And, we also got to see, we flashback, well, we don't flashback, we cut back to Miles in Brooklyn. We see a lot of different Brooklyn spots. You know that Visions Academy? That bridge.
Yes.
It looks like
Doesn't it look exactly like Midwood?
Midwood. Yeah, I was thinking about
I
that.
really
even,
think
even
they
during
used
the first
that.
movie.
As a
was
Brooklyn
thinking-
College, that whole area.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like that.
Yeah, I kept on thinking hey, that looks like the high school.
I'm sure they use that as a vocal point because there's no Visions Academy in real life. Okay. And so we got to see more of that, and we saw him fighting a lot of villains.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah, like lame-o villains, like Armadillo.
Oh my god.
Dylan.
Yeah, and then we get to meet the Spot.
He wasn't really supposed to be a big villain.
Well, usually in the comic books, the Spot is a lame-o villain.
But no.
Yeah.
He's actually a big villain.
Not really.
Not
He
really.
can go anywhere he wants.
Technically, he has a cool power, but he has a really doofus-looking costume.
He can't.
He's really dumb.
It's just a dude with spots. And they keep making fun of him, calling him a cow or a Dalmatian.
What are you, a cow or a Dalmatian?
Yeah, that's what they even said in the movie.
Yeah, he looks funny. Now apparently,
the
his-
Spot was
his-
his last movie.
yeah, he was that dude that got hit with the bagel in the first movie in the
I didn't
lab.
really see that dude.
Yeah, he was in the background. I remember seeing
When
him.
it was walking through the halls
Yeah, you remember
to the cafeteria.
when he was teaching Miles how to spin webs? He was saying twip, twip, twip. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Trip
Yeah.
release. Trip release.
Yeah.
Trip release.
Yes, and so yeah, apparently Miles is the cause of all the trouble in all these movies, because he caused the collider to explode and create the Spot, and now the Spot is using his powers to destroy the multiverse. Okay, and he's gonna probably end up killing maybe somebody related to Miles that we cannot reveal yet. Because we don't know.
Yeah.
Here's a hint.
This movie ends in a big cliffhanger, guys. A big, big cliffhanger.
It's
One of the
probably-
biggest cliffhangers I've ever seen.
In an animated movie, that is. Yes.
Yeah.
It's probably
Well, I
someone
kind
he
of knew it
loves.
was gonna end in a cliffhanger
Because it
your
was-
dad told me also.
Also, the movie kept on going and it kept on adding more storyline,
Yes.
storyline. I'm like,
I was like watching my time.
I was like, no
when
way,
will it end?
no way is this gonna end. They keep
Yes.
on adding more story.
Yes.
Okay.
But you should have seen her face. Like I sat next to her. The minute the movie ended, you should have seen her face. She's like,
Yeah, she hates cliffhangers.
yes.
I'm gonna predict this right now. This trilogy is gonna end up being the Back to the Future of animated movies.
Probably.
But Back to the Future ended with the cliffhanger.
Yes, all 3 movies.
The first one did need that end
It's
credits.
good. You leave it open-ended. It's called like an open-ended question, like open-ended ending.
That was
Yeah.
like
So you could always go back to it and
If
add.
yeah, there's never been an animated trilogy before.
No.
You know, there was I mean with Toy Story, but then they kept on making more. They're gonna make another one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and so yeah. Now, yes.
that. It's like one of the Lost in Space movies we watched.
What?
What?
Lost in Space movies? That was not a trilogy.
The movie ended with a cliffhanger. Never made another movie.
Yeah, but we know this one is gonna have another movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
They literally said
They don't
that
know.
he was gonna.
Miles Morales will be
They
back.
don't know
Miles
what
Morales will.
happened. And what about in the other movie? They don't know what happened.
There never was another movie.
In
He's just rambling again.
Yeah, it literally said Miles Morales will return in, and then they showed like the cover for it. Spider-Man
No.
beyond the Spider-Verse.
Beyond the Spiderverse.
and
Yes.
in
Yes.
that movie,
No, wait.
what if they leave it open?
What is beyond?
What does beyond mean?
What
I
is
don't know.
beyond?
How do you go beyond?
They should have shown Madam Web.
nothingness.
No, you gotta go beyond. I don't know how you go beyond.
It's in a Spiderverse.
Now it's across makes sense.
Yes.
First one was called Into. I guess that makes
across.
sense.
Yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
they're going to. All
But how do you
over
go
the place.
beyond?
When he goes
go into
beyond,
different
where is he
universes.
going?
You go into different verses, like
He
the
should have
Captain
him-
I
America
don't know what
verse.
does beyond mean. Like there is nothing after that. Like what is after beyond?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's even. I don't know how to.
It's like mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Okay, so
Pull them back to the movie.
can you all name all the new Spider people?
Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk.
Punk.
Okay.
That the
Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet
it was
Spider.
really that good.
Spider-Man
Spider-Woman.
2099.
What?
In Spider-Man India.
Yeah. And then there's Spider-Woman.
Probak or something.
We call him Spider-Man India. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. What else?
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman. Spider-Bite is that girl that's a
Yes.
hologram.
Who was in charge of all the computer stuff?
Yeah, she's actually a part of the team at the end.
She's basically like their tech person. Then there's Spider-Cat.
You
Spider
forgot?
Dinosaur.
Oh yeah, Spider T-Rex.
Spider T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Peter Parked car, which was a Spider-Man that's a
The
car.
Lego Peter Parker.
Oh, Lego Spider-Man, yeah.
Does Mayday count?
Oh, Mayday's
Yes.
so cute.
She is so cute.
'Cause
Even at
that's
the end,
my favorite.
even at the end, she had the Spider-Man hat on her head. But when she saw like the
Well,
web
she's
there,
the one
she
who
literally
calls
put it
him
on.
like, "Oh, go look over there,"
She's
Yeah.
so cute.
and he's like, "Oh, don't tell mom."
And then she goes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the cowboy one, Web Slinger.
Yeah.
And
With the horse.
horse.
He looks cool though.
Yeehaw.
I would.
Why does the horse need the mask anyway?
I don't know. He's like a Zorro meets Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to see a Western with Spider-Man. That would be good.
Um,
Each one of these could have their own movie.
We
Yeah.
saw also
Peter B. Parker
Penny
comes
came
back.
back.
Yeah, but with a different robot.
I'm not a
Peter
big
B.
Penny
comes
fan. Peter P. I like because he was
Peter
my
B.
he was my favorite from the he was my favorite from the last one.
Yes, he's funny.
Spider-Ham.
He's
He-
like the Lewis to my from my Ant-Man.
He's
Yes.
kind of like what you would imagine like Spider-Man be after he retires.
Yes,
Like-
it's like Spider-Man, but he
It was
retired.
surprising that he got a kid,
Yeah.
and then he brought the kid to the mission.
It's surprising that they didn't get Tobey Maguire to play that role.
Hold my baby, hold my baby. You'll feel better.
Now the big surprise in this movie is they actually have scenes from Amazing Spider-Man, from the original Spider-Man. They don't actually have scenes from the new
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland,
they
but
talk about it.
But they talk about him in the
We
movie.
forgot about a Spider-Man. Spectacular.
Yeah, you actually see
He's
other
tiny.
animated movies,
Yes.
like shows, inside this movie. Like you see Spectacular
This is why it's
Spider-Man.
called a
And he's
cross.
tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's a little kid in that show.
That's why it's
Yeah.
called Across the Spider-Verse.
So
They bring
basically,
all the Spider-Man from
every
everywhere.
little
Nooks and crannies.
Spider-Man thing that you've watched over the years, movies, TV shows, cartoons, every single thing is connected. And in fact,
I
You
didn't.
could see their snippets in there.
in
I
fact,
didn't see
What?
Ultimate Spider-Man.
yes, he was there. He was
What?
there. He was there in the background. Yes.
Those all of it when they were showing the canon thingy.
Yeah.
That's the time like it was coming up.
Yeah.
I
Also,
thought you would pay attention to those.
they also had the 90s.
I can't pause
I
it.
even
To,
saw like Toby.
Yeah, you saw.
I saw Toby.
We actually saw Toby. We saw Uncle Ben from that
Well,
movie.
The other,
Usually if it
other
was
kid,
at-
I always forget his name.
Andrew
Andrew-
Garfield.
Yes,
Yeah, we saw
Andrew.
Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Garfield.
We even saw the Asian lady from Venom. Because that's the lady that Venom always meets in the movie. Yeah.
I also saw this.
What?
So I saw the Prowler from what movie was it again?
Homecoming.
Homecoming. Yes. That's the only thing that that's the only thing that you see from the Tom Holland movie
Yes.
tied in. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just paying a homage to all the Spider-Mans, basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You see, this is how you do a multiverse movie. Okay? Doctor Strange,
You sucked.
you sucked when you did that because you had a chance to like really do something.
Are we
Doctor
allowed to say
Strange.
that word in
Yeah,
this?
suck is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, satisfied.
Yeah, you could have really done something with the multiverse.
But instead of you guys made a dunst of yourselves.
Yeah, you made like a cheapo version of the multiverse. You basically only showed 2 dimensions in that movie. 3 max. Right?
Yeah.
And you also made every mom feel like really bad. Like, come on. How could you be a mom if you wanna, like, destroy everybody else around you?
You had a chance to like, do a whole movie with a whole bunch of different multiverses.
Yes.
You could have like
Could have made it
tied
better.
into What If. You could have like brought in like the Watcher, make him be involved.
Yeah.
You know.
Instead of cutting Captain Carter in
In
half.
fact, you could have just took out America Chavez altogether and made it about the
You're
Watcher.
still on it. You still cannot forgive.
No, I
because
can
they-
never forgive that.
that they cut
That
Captain
was
Carter
good for
in half.
you.
Well, technically, that's not the same
Captain Carter.
Kevin
Still,
Carter.
it is one. Right?
But I get her point. Like they
Yeah.
could have done.
Well,
better.
they called it a multiverse of madness. You would
Yes.
think that would be like a mad world. Like
It would be like
This-
more crazier.
this movie did more multiverse action, and it only did like 3 places, and it made it look more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And literally only the Spider-Verse.
yeah,
No?
and the Illuminati should have had more people in it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, well, let's not talk about the lame-o movies. This movie was good,
Yes.
right? Now, Mom,
Yes.
let's talk about this. Which one did you like better, the first one or this one?
Well, I kind of like this one better.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah, I like this one better.
I feel like we are
has-
at that climax right now.
It has more emotion.
Yes.
The acting's pretty good for an animated movie.
Yes. Also, as
A lot
I
of drama.
said,
A lot of
The
drama.
animation is much better.
Storyline is much better.
Yes.
And
Yes, little prowler.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
This one didn't like it, I think.
I think this one was better.
You told me on the way here home.
Yeah, you like the first
You said
one.
you liked the first one. You were talking crap about it.
Because they go to 6 different universes.
Did he really count?
Yes.
Okay,
what are those?
name them.
I really need to know.
The first one, Miles.
No, that's wrong.
That does not. No.
They went to Gwen in the beginning.
Yeah.
Gwen.
Then they went to Miles.
Miles.
Mountbatten.
Moonbatten.
Then they went to Nueva York.
Are you telling him or he's
New
actually...
York.
And
Right.
there's the other place, like
What?
42.
Oh, the
42.
Earth
So how
42.
many is that?
Wait, I remember there's one more.
Oh my god, it's so easy to confuse him.
I don't think there is one more.
There is one more actually.
What?
The
The Spider-Verse.
Peter B. Parker's place.
Yes.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the end.
I don't think
Remember-
that counts.
It
No,
does
but they went
count.
to him to pick him up.
Okay, that's 6.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But what was his thing?
What?
His world.
His world was just like a regular Spider-Man. It's just that,
It's a world.
you know,
Usually like
in
other
his world, they
places, we
broke
knew the
up.
Name, yeah.
they broke up.
Yeah.
You know, he broke up with Mary Jane.
No, they're
Yeah,
back together.
they broke up and then they came
No,
back
but
together.
he only got back together because Miles told him to.
Yeah.
Actually,
And how did he get a daughter?
Miles might have changed his canon event.
Speaking of, Gwen changed her canon event.
Yeah,
So why did nothing happen to her universe?
we don't know.
Well, you know what
So
I
that-
said. This is just the climax. You still gotta wait.
The next movie
So
is gonna
that
probably
means
be even more crazy because Spot is now looking really crazy,
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he's all black.
and now Miles has to, you know,
Get himself out of that jam.
yeah.
yeah. We didn't actually talk about the jam.
No, don't talk about that. That's a
Let's
big
not-
twist.
Let's not.
We don't
spoil
gotta
it.
break that twist. That's a
Miles?
really big twist.
Yes, we cannot do that.
Yeah. Shush. Let's just say this movie ends in a massive cliff.
Can we talk about?
Crazy cliffhanger.
Can we talk
There's
about
like-
why they were picking Peter B. Parker Peter B. Parker up?
No. Now,
That's giving it away.
basically, let me just say this at least. Miles is stuck in another dimension.
Yeah, it's not his dimension.
And
So
the
his
dimension
band of
is-
buddies has to
Come and save him.
Yeah.
And they
Come
bring back the old crew.
Yeah.
You see back the entire from the first movie.
yes, and added some more people.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the people that you meet in the new movie.
That's another reason I think like number 3 would be crazy.
Right.
It's gonna be
You
more
got all
crazier than
this-
this.
Crazy, amazing characters.
What would be even good is if they added Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield to everything.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
They
could.
mix live action with real animation
Yes,
in this
they
one.
do. Yes, they do it all the time on the what is that?
What?
Oh my gosh, I have lost my thought. What is it? W11
What?
WB shows they used to have it with the. Oh my god, forget
Looney
it.
Tunes?
Yes.
Yeah.
They do it all the time. My god, it took me a while.
Oh
right?
The only
yeah.
thing they didn't have was a puppet Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Or Muppet Spider-Man. Yeah.
Kermit the
Kermit the Frog.
yes.
Yeah. You know, there also is like a Captain America Spider-Man.
emoji Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
even
that
have
would be funny. Emoji Spider.
they even had the Spider-Man from the video games in this.
Yeah.
And you know, the kid was playing Spider-Man video game on the TV. His roommate. You didn't notice that, did you?
No, I didn't.
I actually didn't.
Wait,
He was playing it.
Spider-Man.
What?
A
What?
spider that's Spider-Man.
A spider that's
Technically, that's Spider-Ham.
right. I wish they had like more cameos from like other Marvel characters like Captain America, Iron
Yeah.
Man,
No, then it wouldn't be like
I'm
about
Spider.
Spider-Verse and stuff.
or at least they mentioned Doctor Strange. They could have had him in there.
I did
Who
mention
knows what will happen in the third movie?
And then they have like Oscar Isaac,
Maybe that's why they are
who
going
plays Spider-Man
Moon Knight.
2099. Have him meet Moon Knight.
like. I
Be
think
like, and let them point at each other.
so. I think like yeah, it's possible they could show all the other Avengers. Like then they could say like this is going beyond the Spider-Verse into the
Marvelverse.
Marvelverse. There you go.
That's
Okay.
what I was saying. They're going into different verses.
Or, have the TVA show up.
Oh.
That would be like more.
That's really inside joke.
Yes.
By the way, they do show the little scene from Loki in this. The little,
They need to bring Morbius too.
or Kang.
Mobius, not Morbius. Yes.
Morbius is
Morbius is also part of
Spidey.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about Mobius.
Right. At least maybe I have Venom in it.
I mean, they showed like a picture of him.
Yeah. That's about it. Anyhow.
And the mint said Venomint.
What?
What?
Like the gum. Oh,
The gum?
Yes.
Venom mint?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs. You have to look with a magnifying glass.
You need to have it on streaming.
Yeah,
to
when
do
people
it.
see this movie on streaming, they're gonna freeze frame so many things.
Yes, and they're gonna talk about more and
need
more.
a
But it is a
microscope.
big win for us.
Yes.
We actually got to watch our movie in a theater
Yeah, even
without
if it
any
subtitles.
kids crying, any problem, and it was a long movie.
Yeah, it's a very long movie for an animated
I
movie.
think like this is like after pandemic. This is our first movie out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we stopped going before pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only if there was.
The last movie we saw was
Aquaman.
Just as-
Aquaman.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, but it was a long,
Very long time ago.
Okay. But so far, yes, this movie actually is good, and I am glad that I spent my time watching this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good win for us. But
Because that's not gonna come on streaming for like
when it does, we still have to watch it back again to,
Yeah,
go
freeze
back.
it.
It's not gonna be as good.
Yeah, so we could make fun of Rayan in different spots again. Like, oh, you missed this one.
And now we can put on the subtitles and see all like
Yes.
the
We have hard time understanding Punk.
Spider-Punk. I didn't understand,
understand
one
anything.
word he
I
said.
probably understand like one or two of
Yes,
his words.
I was having hard time too understanding him.
But then again, I can't really watch anything. On our TV, I can't watch anything without subtitles.
It was like blah 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 blah.
Like when
blah.
we're in different places, though, I can watch it without
I
subtitles.
wish they had brought in
Maybe.
the Power Ranger Spider-Man from the
What?
There was one from the 70s.
Only if there was
Oh my
a way
God.
to go
Yeah.
across the Spiderverse. Like a big red button that I always like pressing.
No.
Do not.
No.
I'm gonna go look for one.
No. Leave it alone.
Yes, I will.
Anyhow, what do you want to give this movie?
4 thumbs up.
One.
What?
One thumbs
This is
up.
why I say parenting is a stuff of mystery. I'm out, guys. Bye-bye.
Oh, one thing they needed to do in this movie, more Mary Jane.
Yeah.
She's hardly in it.
Yeah, unless you count the spider version of her. She
They
wasn't
sh-
really in it.
They
though.
should have had one of the Spider people be Aunt May, one Spider.
There actually was.
Yeah, but she didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they should have had one that was Mary Jane on the team.
On
Yeah.
the team. Yes, on the team.
Yeah. Well. Anyhow, that's it for this episode.
Yeah. Please hit the bell, subscribe, and like.
Goodbye. And
Bye.
Yeah.
I shall teleport you across the Spiderverse.
Yes, and if you haven't seen this movie, why haven't you? Go see this movie.
Because.
It's good.
Yeah, because some people
I-
can't get
I would
coupons.
say- I would say this is the best animated movie of the year so far. Might be the best movie in general so far. Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Webs out.
Definitely gonna be in our end of the year list, top 10.
Yes.
What do you think?
Uh-huh.
Might not be the best. We don't know yet because we haven't seen every movie.
We don't know yet.
But so far, I'm saying this is on the list.
Now can
Yes.
we close this up?
Yes. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. To be continued.
What?
The Multiverse Kids will return. And the Geeky Dad.
And
Yeah.
I shall find a way to go across the Spiderverse.
No, beyond.
Across. I'm only going across.
Across the street?
Across the Spiderverse.
Okay, well, he'll go across the street while we go beyond. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure you guys lock the door.
Okay, bye.
Bye.